Hey guys, how's it going today? Got a cheeky little series for you here. It's going to be Shine in the bottom left hand corner versus Flash over here in the bottom right. These guys met on ladder kind of right at the beginning of when Flash was starting to climb once again, coming back from that hiatus, from that crypto scandal. If you want to know more about the scandal and why he hasn't been playing recently, even though he's been back from the military for a little while, then you can check that video out on my channel. I'll throw a link down in the description for you guys to take a look at that. But for now, we've got this game. These two players have a storied history against each other. Shine was taken out by Flash in the finals. I believe that was ASL 3. Don't quote me on that though. That was a long time ago. Shine is a observer for the ASL. A very, very strong player as well. He's a father. He has a couple of kids, I believe. So he doesn't have quite as much time as someone like Flash, who's, you know, a free agent to just play as much as he wants, but he has a lot of time observing because that is his job. He knows this game in and out. And he's come up with some really, really interesting builds over the years. He has been responsible for some of the craziest builds and cheeses that we have ever seen. He's like, he's a 1-inch drop kind of guy. He really likes to pull out some weird builds and make you think twice about playing standard. Now, Flash is going to start off by sending his Marines out on the map here. This is just because we've got this Overlord over top of the cliff face, and he really wants his opponent to overreact and build a whole bunch of lings right now. He's also wants him to force him to get speed, maybe even make some sort of sunken, which is probably not a possibility, but he's trying to force him to do things that he's not, it's not necessary to do in this situation just by having these Marines out on the map. And actually it's going to start to come across here, which is a little bit surprising. I thought he would definitely not try to put this pressure on, but he's going to come across the map here. 4 Marines against 4 Lings. It's a pretty one-sided fight for the Lings unless he targets perfectly. He does target very, very well there onto 2 of the Lings, picking 2 of them off. And now it's 3 versus 2 here. Oh, he could get a drone for this. Oh my god, he gets a drone. That's huge. A really great pressure here by Flash. I thought this was going to get shut down completely, but the target firing from him has been immaculate here. He's going to get another kill on another drone. Oh my god, look at that split as well, pulling back the injured Marines. Unfortunately, not able to get this last kill on the drone, but that was fantastic play from Flash. Getting that early damage here, killing off a couple of drones. And behind this, he's got the wall. There's nothing that Shine can do to deal any counter damage at this point. He popped out another 6 Lings, which is just going to do nothing to this Terran player. His Spire's on the way, but his drone count is low. This is not good for Shine. He's getting his second gas. He's trying to get 1 SCV, but he doesn't even manage to get that. With 5 HP, it manages to survive. Ooh, things are really not going well for Shine, similar to how that ASL finals went. Flash just able to shut him down completely in that finals. Shine was looking so good up to that point. He had basically managed to cheese everybody out of easy wins in that ASL set, in that ASL series. That championship, whatever you want to call it. But Flash, he just wasn't having any of it the entire time. He was able to just perfectly counter whatever Shine tried to throw at him. And now Shine's going to try and throw a 2-hatch Muta build at Flash. And Flash already has so many turrets here. Oh god, he's got that trap. That's unfortunate. He could build a gas here and get that out, but it looks like he's not going to do that for now. He's going to move out with his first group of Medic Marine. Just a little bit here. He's not actually done all his upgrades. So yeah, you can see range is not finished yet. So he's going to chill for now. Just make sure that he has enough turrets in his main and his natural so that he won't get busted here by this Mutalisk attack, because this has to do damage right now. Shine, he's banking on this. He's building a bunch more mutas. He's upgrading the flyer attacks as well. So he wants to get something done here, and he could get something done if he runs past these turrets and gets down here. This is a good spot to just hit these for free, hit these SCVs for free. But Flash already moving to counter that, making sure that if he does in fact fly through here, there are going to be Marine forces ready and waiting, now flying through. Here comes the Marines. They're going to try and trap these mutas down in the corner. He's getting it set up. He's making sure that there's no real easy way for Shine to slip out of here, but Shine does indeed slip out. Really well played there by Shine, getting quite a few SCVs in this mineral line and escaping with the majority of the mutas still alive here. Coming around to the natural now. He's gonna kill this turret, and that leaves the supply depots here quite exposed. So, oh god, that was not a good dive in there from Shine. Definitely want to pull away once the stimmed Marines run up in a line like that. I definitely he wanted to take one more shot, but that's not the right call at that moment. He's lost quite a bit of health on these mutas, and he lost one of them as well. Now getting up to 11. This is when the flyer attacks is going to kick in, and this attack becomes very scary. So he's going to jump on the turrets here, dealing quite a bit of damage to a couple of them, but not picking them off. There we go. That one did burn down. Going after the supply depot here as well, forcing Flash out here into the front of the natural. He's gonna loop back around into the main base, it looks like. Here we go, jumping on this turret, trying to take control of the barracks. It's only 2 barracks play, so there's really not that many Marines. He's trying as quickly as he can to get up to a Valkyrie here, but there's still quite a bit of time for Shine to deal some more damage here. He's even delaying the armory. You can see Flash immediately sending another worker over there. 3 turrets here, getting a kill on the way out. These mutas are badly damaged. You can see quite a few of them have been lost, but more are being produced. 5 more in production. We've got the 3rd base mining gas now. He's coming back in again, making this supply depot unprotected once again by killing that turret. Now I'm gonna bounce some glaives here, try to kill some more Marines. The Marine number is getting lower and lower over time. Flash not able to reproduce as quickly as Shine is picking them off. Making a bunker here is a great idea. You want to keep those Marines alive as much as possible and defend these supply depots here at the front. Also, a follow-up with Ling attack could be really, really strong here. If Shine manages to draw the Terran into his main base, could go after the front with a Ling attack. Here's that first Valkyrie. He's going to take 1 volley onto that Valkyrie. He's got to be very careful. Lost almost half HP from that attack, so definitely don't want to take another shot like that. Do we have some Scourge? Okay, no Scourge out here just yet, but we do have a Queen's Nest, and Lurker Aspect is on the way. So a transition is coming here for Shine, but he still has this massive Mutaforce with which to work. Valkyrie, 2nd Valkyrie is nearly about to pop out here. 3rd Valkyrie, excuse me. There's already 2 on the field, so this is a very scary force here now, but he needs to wait for 1 more Valkyrie. As soon as that 3rd Valkyrie pops out, I think it'll be time to push here, and maybe for Shine to do a counterattack. Very frighteningly close there. The Scourge coming in and looking for a kill on a Valkyrie. If they manage to kill 1 or 2 of these Valkyries, the mutas can actually start to fight and really take a big trade with these Marines. But look at that. Huge missiles landing on a ton of these mutas. They are now badly softened up. This is 2 groups of mutas right now. Total is 16 mutas overall. Oh, going for a kill. He's gonna get one. Does get one Valkyrie, but the other is still alive. The other 2 still available right now. Gonna chase down these mutas here out on the field. It's about time. Oh, he's coming in for the flank. He gets one of the Valkyries. Very nicely done. We've got Irradiate on the way here, but Lurkers are already up and in position on these ramps. Totally defended here is Shine, and after going for the Valkyrie play, Flash is not looking too good here. He's got 1 vessel and a good number of Medic Marine. He's transitioning into Vulture, and we're gonna have mines on the way here soon, I think. Do we have any mines yet? No, speed is coming up right now, but mines should be coming out pretty soon. Mutas are still getting some damage done, still picking off some units. He's gonna get a couple of oh, that's huge. Getting those 2 for free. Those are supposed to be laying mines around the map, but picked off here by Shine. And now this Marine medic force is moving up towards the top left. What are they gonna do up here? I'd say nothing. They're not gonna be able to do much up here at all. Especially with the mutas sharking around looking for kills as well. He's letting them not bunch up anymore. He doesn't have anything in this hotkey. He's gonna go after the science vessel. Oh god, the vessel! He picks it off and splits his mutas. Not the greatest split there, but you take those. Killing off the first vessel is huge. These mutas are not gonna be worth too much here going forward, so he's just gonna let them die or send them home to defend here at the main base. That's a perfectly fine idea as well. Let them gain some health back. Yeah, here's some mutas from before up in the top left. They're gonna be on drop defense. These mutas are gonna be in the main on drop defense, and he can unbind those hotkeys and just leave them there just in case we see some dropships coming out. We don't have any dropships right now. We've actually got a mech switch coming. 2 more factories are on the way. Let me see if I can find those. There they are. 2 factories here are coming up. The vehicle weapons is being researched. A couple of defilers are on the way now, and Shine should be looking to get his 4th base running here shortly. Mines on the field will be slowing down that next base. Very nice work for Flash. I think this is a great idea. Putting out mines, it makes it so much harder for the defiler to just walk out and plague you. You have to send lings first to try and get rid of the mines, and then oh my gosh, he's actually coming out with these mutas once again. He's got 11 in a group. I thought he was going to leave these on drop defense, but he's moving them around the map, maybe looking for some pickoffs, perhaps on a few vultures here and there. Maybe going to go after a base or something. Oh man, he just got irradiated. I heard it. There it is. Lose a few of these mutas here. That's unfortunate. Base here in the center right is being taken. Base in the top right is being taken as well. Flash getting a little bit crazy with his expanding here. Gonna take a bunch of bases around the map and just try to hold on until he has enough. Oh, what is this? We've got some vultures run by into the main base in the top left. A lot of these are being picked off. He needs to throw it on a dark storm. I don't really understand what he's doing right now. That was weird. I think quite a few kills went down there. And the vultures making their way into this top right. Where are all the lurkers actually? Did I miss something? All right, I'm gonna go back and see what I missed here. All right, here is what I missed. The 3 lurkers went down the ramp here. Shine, what are you doing, man? Oh my god. That's so painful. Yeah, I missed that, but who could expect the Zerg player to do something so stupid? Just walk down the ramp into mines, lose all the lurkers, and now there's nothing to defend. If there was a Marine Medic Force, Shine might have just died from this. How come he's not casting a swarm? Cast a Dark Swarm here. Oh my god, Shine, what are you doing? Is there something else going on in the map? Wow, he just runs out some lurkers here and dies as well. I feel like Shine has played a pretty decent game up until this point, but something in his brain just broke there. Sending out the lurkers like that, and even sending a lurker out here to die as well. My god. Painful to watch that kind of mistake here as a Zerg player myself. I'm gonna pop out a bunch more links, try to kill this vulture. Finally gets back to mining here in the top left, but that was a serious blunder. It slowed him down a huge amount, and now he's lost control of the ramp here, and Flash has correctly identified this. This is breakable now. He's gonna come up here with a bunch more vultures and try to get up this ramp. Okay, looks like managing to clear that out. Bringing up some Scourge as well. That'll pick off the vessel. That's nice. Getting that vessel there is huge. Mines connecting big on some of those lings as well. Getting rid of them. Here comes some more big mine hits. There we go. Clearing out these lings here. And the Marines have arrived, but this is about to break. Oh, Queens are on the way. And we've got the upgrade as well for the Queen energy. He's also getting armor. 8 more Queens on the way right now. Shine has identified this is going to be a mech switch, but I don't know if he can hold on against this. He hasn't secured his 4th base yet. He really needs this 4th, but he's done a terrible job of getting down here and taking that location. I mean, why are you still making lurkers here is my question. Hydra is going to be fine. You just throw down a Dark Swarm, maybe a Plague on some of these Marines, so you're going to be 100% fine. You can take out these mines. Where are the overlords? Send an overlord, for the love of God. We are sitting here with a 3 base Zerg versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base Terran. He's still got some money here because he's been spreading out his SCVs. Nice mineral smoothing from Flash, who's now got a ton of factories. He's getting his upgrades going. +1, +0 right here, where there's only the +1 armor for these Hydras. Shine is getting a little bit outplayed now. And we're even going for Cloak. Oh my god. Flash is going to be clowning on his opponent, Shine, this game. Giving him a taste. Remember that ASL Finals, buddy? I do. I certainly do. You got absolutely wasted. So he's going to build a bunch of Wraiths here, and these are primarily just to kill the Queens, and he's going to have a ton of them out. He's going to cloak. He's going to fly in, kill the Overlord, kill all the Queens. There's not really much in the way of anti-air except for these Hydralisks, so he's going to lose so. And look at all the Queens, man. Look at how many Queens there are. Holy crap. There's like, I don't know, like 13, 14 Queens in this part alone. There's another 5 over here. That's craziness. Absolute craziness. And we've got a bunch of Wraiths on the way. 5 Wraiths are in production here at a time. Flash is so rich right now. And look at all the tanks moving out on the map. Tons and tons of tanks. He's still got this Marine Medic Force as well. I haven't seen a Plague all game. What happened to the Plagues this game, man? I just haven't even seen a single one of those. It's like we're gonna lose a Science Vessel for free too, actually. That's a little bit bad. Evidently Flash shouldn't be losing Science Vessels like that. With these players not playing at their absolute peak, that's for sure. But Bay's gonna come up here. Looks like a double expand from Shine. He's gonna try and take 2 for the price of 1 right now, but Flash getting up here and forcing the kill on that, forcing the cancel, excuse me. making that base go away for now. He's gonna come up here, going after the Defiler, trying to get that as quickly as possible. Bunch of oh wow, okay, throwing down the plague on the vultures is interesting, but that means that this one Hydra can literally kill every single vulture here. Where are these wraiths? Has he gone forward with them? There they are. Here comes the wraiths with the cloak. They're gonna come up here. He's got so many. He scans, he finds it. Here we go. He's gonna start to kill these, one-shotting each queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He noticed 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, the plague on all the wraiths is huge, but a counterattack here from Shine is going to be shut down by this big wall of tanks. He may end up losing the high ground here at the mineral only, but he is not going to be killed by this attack, and he just killed every single queen here. All the energy that was being built up over all that time has been taken care of. And he's even going to come over here and kill some of these queens as well. Looks like this base is going to survive here. And Flash is in such a commanding position now with this base up as well. Huge tank forces holding areas of the map, not able to push out is Shine. There we go. He's coming forward here. Now, once again, going to try and break through, but this is a lot of tanks. And a few Marines are here as well. We do have a Defiler. Looks like he should be able to break through this with the Dark Swarm coming down and the Lurkers burrowing underneath that. There we go. More tanks moving forward to reinforce here. I hear more action going on the map. I'm just not sure where it's at. Queens have all but been eliminated in this game. We've got 1 queen. There's 2 more there. So 3 overall. But that's a far cry from what we saw earlier. The queen count has been absolutely destroyed here by Flash so far in this game. Another good plague comes down. That's going to bring all of these tanks to 1 HP. Hydra should be able to pick them off. Maybe some splash damage with Lings getting on top of these would be helpful as well. But for now, they're just going to sit here in a long line, and it's going to be difficult to break through this. We've already got +2 finish, and +3 is about to be done here. More queens popping out, so actually switching back into queens. Funnily enough, Shine is spending a ton of money on this play. Is it going to pay off? We already have wraiths here on the field. They haven't been used for a while and they have no HP, but maybe he can bring them out once again. I think that he won't need to though. Shine, even with Broodling, probably not going to be able to win this game. If he lands Broodlings on half of these tanks, the other half could still probably win. Here comes the Hydras. They're going to get splashed down by this siege tank line, and there's a big plague on a few more of these tanks. Just kind of removing their HP, but you don't remove their damage. Gonna come up here and siege up under the Dark Swarm, funnily enough. Gonna go ahead and dive here. He really needs to target that. Nicely done. Targets down the Lurkers. They do not target Lurkers automatically because they are a lower priority when they're unburrowed. Here comes a few Broodlings, but I mean, Broodling, oh, there you go. Hey, not bad at all. Broodling plus Plague is actually pretty good. You throw down the Plague and then the Broodlings come in. The splash damage takes care of the rest. So that was a good move by Shine, but the noose is tightening here. The forces of Flash are getting closer and closer to Shine's natural and his third base, and GG is called. Shine taps out and Flash is victorious. We've got another game for you here. We're gonna jump right on into it. Game number 2. Okay, match number 2 here with Flash in the top right hand corner versus Shine. This was again played on the ladder. These games all played in a row, so I think that Shine was sniping him. I'm not sure, but there's like a bunch of games. I'm not going to reveal how many so you don't get spoiled for the results of this video, but there were a ton of games played here between Shine and Flash. So possibly him sniping, possibly just the luck of the draw here. Not 100% sure, but regardless, we're going to have Shine once again here trying to take on the legend himself in Flash. Flash, feeling good about that last game. That was cool play. I like that. I really like that, what Flash was doing with the transition there. It feels like I haven't seen that exact kind of play style for quite a long time, where you try to transition off of Marine Medic into a mech play, but it was brilliantly done there by Flash, with the mines really helping him out a lot. It definitely prevents your opponent from moving out carelessly at all. You cannot move forward without overlords in position to make sure that there's no mines there. You can't just walk forward and try to throw down a plague on a bunch of medic and marine. That's kind of like the kryptonite for SK Terran in the mid game, the mid and late game. When you're kind of camping out in front of the natural, you've got a whole bunch of marine medic, and then, you know, you're doing something back at home, and then suddenly a defiler walks out and just goes bleh, plagues your whole unit or your whole army, and then everything has 1 HP, and it's very, very hard to deal with. But if you're sitting back here with your medic marine and all here is mines, you just can't really do that exactly. It's a lot harder, right? You have to send lings first, or you have to send an overlord and bring a hydra or something. You just can't walk forward with the defiler and just throw down a random plague. So that's a good move here by Flash. I like it. I like it a lot. I want to see more of it. We'll see if we get the similar game here in game number 2. Of course, Flash in that first game got the early advantage as well with the marine kill, like drone kills from the marines, the early marines that walked across the map. I don't think that'll happen again. I definitely think that Shine is going to take it a little more seriously this time when he sees 4 marines walking across the map, and he's already got quite a few lings out. He has gone for that 3 hatch style this time, so it's going to be a bit harder for Flash in this game just because he hasn't done the damage in the early game, and that's just a fact. Now 2 barracks once again. 2 barracks play. It's pretty hard to hold on against the 3 hatchery muta that's going to be coming out here from Shine. We'll have to see how quickly he decides to throw down a factory, or if he decides to throw down some more barracks here first. He almost got broken. He actually took a lot of damage from the mutas in the last game. Now coming in with a bunch of lings. This is a terrible, terrible choke to try and push through with lings. My God. That was way too strong from Flash. Flash with that little concave there at that, between the command center and the supply depot. Damn. A lot of lings went down there. More lings are actually being produced as well. 2 fire bats are here, so I don't think Shine's gonna like the look of that. 2 fire bats sitting out here in the front. That's going to be very, very scary if you try to engage this with a bunch of lings. He's got, like, I don't even know. He's got a ton of lings here. Are they going to be useful, though? I don't believe so. Shine now with the Spire on the way here, adding up his drone count a little bit more, just kind of beefing up to 26 at least. Getting ready with a sunken colony as well. Gonna throw out a drone on the map, looking for probably the bottom left to expand. That Spire finishes up here shortly. We're gonna have mutas on the way. What does Flash do in response? A factory after 3rd barracks. So still a reasonably fast factory, but not quite as fast as in the previous game here. And the engineering bay is done. He's got the scan. He knows exactly when the Spire is going to finish, and he should be throwing down some turrets here. Yeah, there we go. Right now, turrets are starting to come up here. Takes a little bit of time to make sure to get turrets in the mineral line, so you want to start those a little bit earlier. Make sure that you can get them all up. You don't want to be struggling to move SCVs at the last second to try and build the turrets there. Otherwise, you know, you might end up just dying to that first 6 mutas. Not necessarily dying, but losing a ton of SCVs, taking a ton of damage. So he gets those down. He's probably going to add on another 1 or 2 here. Look at this positioning. Very, very nice. But there's still a bit of surface area here where the mutas could try to deal some damage. I think you can only hit with... this actually looks pretty good. You can actually hit... If you hit here, I think all 3 turrets will fire. So that's pretty much prime. Exactly what you want. You know, with your first few turrets. Coming in for the harassment now. Shine. Looking at these turrets. Thinking like maybe he can break some of them. And repair does go down. He's opened up a little spot here where he can actually hit with only 2 turrets attacking him now. These patches are going to be under threat right now. And Shine is going to come in once again, stop the turret from building, kill a couple more workers, and just kind of back away. This is really perfect micro and decision making from Shine right here. Knowing that all he needs to do, he doesn't need to come in and kill all these turrets. He just needs to kill one little corner of the turrets and open up this avenue of attack. That's going to give him enough space to continuously hit these SCVs. Of course, losing a medic here, also very frustrating. The medics always get pulled in to the damaged SCV line because they can't heal them. And that's a great location for pickoffs. Oh my god. Wait a second. What are we doing? Triple starport. 3 starport and cloak on the way. This is craziness. What the heck am I looking at here? We've got Flash going for a really wild play in game number 2. I mean, I would expect there to be like Valkyries or something, but you never expect from 2 base here going into triple starport. And what is Shine gonna think of this play? It's gonna be wild, man. Can he hold on against it? I imagine so. This is just not something... It's just not a thing, dude. You do not do this type of shit. These mutas here are so powerful right now. Of course, we don't have Overlord speed, so the cloak is going to be very useful at the beginning, but I just feel like this is going to get wrecked. Absolutely wrecked here. So Shine coming in, he's going to kill even more SCVs. We're down to just 26 SCVs, by the way, guys. This damage here has been insane. He's done so much with this. Now the mutas are coming out and a bunch of wraiths with the Marines and fire bats here. He's going to cloak, but he's not going to get a moving shot on these mutas, which is what he would really like to do. The I think lurker aspect, no, it's not quite done yet, so we have a little bit of time here where the lurker aspect's not going to be done. He's going to come in with the wraiths, microing them very, very nicely here to help pick off some of this stuff. Cloaked wraiths, they cannot be detected. The Scourge are going to do nothing here. Bunch of Marines actually breaking the front. He's going to dive on top of these mutas. Looks like he loses one of those wraiths, but breaking through here. Oh my god, is this actually going to work? Is this really working right now? Are you kidding me? GG. What the heck is going on? Flash just inventing a new build on the fly and making it work. He manages to take this down. I don't know why this is revealed and the whole rest of Shine's army is not. Oh, maybe it was a scan. That makes sense. But that's it for game number 2. What a crazy build here from our player Flash. We're certainly glad he's back. We're gonna jump on in to game number 3. All right, so Flash just got back from the military. Just came back from the scandal, and he's already clowning on one of the top Zerg players in Shine. That last game was pretty insane. I've never seen a player go Wraith quite like that. But here we are in game number 3 with Flash here in the top left-hand corner, Shine in the bottom right. He may be regretting his decision to snipe this player for a 3rd time. We'll find out here soon. It's like going for a hatch first here. Shine is throwing down that pool. His opponent, Flash, going to be grabbing the barracks here on high ground. Not really a good location to do the Mickey Mouse wall. Put supply depot there and supply depot here. You can put your barracks there, and it does create that Zergling tight wall, but then all your Marines pop out on the wrong side, which is kind of a problem. So he's not going to do that. Instead, just going to get his second supply depot up here in the main base, setting himself up for the early command center here. Just popping out a single marine. There are cases where you can get away with not making even a single marine and then getting the command center and then getting your first marine. But he is going to instead just steal the gas. Oh my god. Okay, stealing the gas over here. That's quite the move. Haven't really seen that, but he sees everything with the SCV. I think the SCV was just a little bit late, so, you know, he felt like getting the marine was going to be a bit safer there. Now, he cancels that gas, guys. The gas in the natural goes up here for Shine. He's gone for a 3-hatch Muta once again, or a 3-hatch play once again. I'm not sure if it's going to be Muta or not, but it's funny to me, really, really funny to me that we've seen 2 games so far, and in both games, Flash appears to be the cheesier player, whereas Shine just typically going to be taking on that role. A engineering bay here in the top left. That means we're going to be seeing a quick upgrade here out of Flash. So he's going to have not quite that early powerful move out with the 2 barracks that we usually see. Instead, he's going to have that earlier +1. The barracks are going to be added on slightly later. That's going to give him a much stronger push out, though. When it does come, he's going to have all of his upgrades, the stim, the range, and the +1 all finishing up at nearly the same time, and with which to push out again against Shine here. It's not going to be in time, though, for this Spire. So the Spire will be done. The Mutas will already be on the way by the time he's ready to move out here, just because of the timing of this Academy. It's a bit slower than we might usually see. There's that +1 you can see. On the way here, we've got a Hydralisk Den in the main base. Hydra Den, Evolution Chamber, finally Shine mixing it up here. He's going to be going for a bit of a Lurker play. Looks like this is going to finish up about the same time, and he'll start that Lurker upgrade right away. We're going to have Carapace here coming up. I don't think this will be for a Lurker all-in. If I had to guess, I think we're going to see a base come down, probably in the bottom left here. Lurkers come across the map and just kind of contain the Terran a little bit. Maybe try to dive in if he doesn't build any bunkers or anything, if he doesn't scout in time. That could be a possibility, but with the upgrade coming on the way here, this is a long-term play. He's mixing in a short-term play with a long-term play here. He's going to get the Lurkers out, and he's going to have a fallback plan, which is going to be, of course, getting into Ultra. I'm going to have a Queen's Nest thrown down here once the first few Lurkers get out on the map. And this is going to work out pretty well for Shine so far. You can see we're going up to 5 racks in the main base. So there's going to be a ton of marine production. A huge amount of marine production. But tanks and eventual vessels are going to be much later than they would have been with a more normal play here out of Flash. If we went like 3 barracks, which is very popular right now, maybe even 4 barracks, he wouldn't have as much marine, but he would have a much faster factory. And it looked like we had a scan there. I'm not sure exactly what Flash saw, but he's going to be pushing out across the map here. Do we have a bunker started? No, not just yet, but it looks like he's about to start one. He throws a bunker down in the front here. It's going to be a definite... There we go. He sees the Lurkers. Okay, so now he sees everything. He throws down the factory. There's the last 2 upgrades. The range and +1 going to be finishing up here just in the nick of time as he arrives in this natural. Can he break through? I do not think so. There's little Lurkers popping. We haven't had a 3rd base just yet here for Shine, so the lack of a 3rd base is worrying. Maybe he wants to take it here instead of over in the bottom left, but that means there's 2 locations where the Flash can actually push and try to break this spot. So that makes it a little bit harder to hold. We'll see how that pans out here for Shine in the long run. 5 racks just pumping away right now. There's the factory. He's going to drop 2 starport here immediately upon that finishing. Oh, actually just one starport and a factory with the add-on instead. He's going to be getting some tanks going to try and help him push through. We haven't seen a Queen's Nest yet. And instead, we're going to have double upgrades. And surprisingly, we're going to have a attack upgrade on the Lings. Here we go, running out, trying to get us around on some of these units. Just managing to pick off a few of these Marines. Lings can fight here. They've got the +1 finished. So equal on the upgrades right now is Shine. He's actually going to be taking an upgrade advantage pretty soon here, because we do not have double upgrades from Flash. I don't think he's correctly figured out what's actually coming here just yet. Nice surround there, getting a few of these Marines, and he will kill off both of those medics as well. So nice moves out of Shine here to start to open up the map, start to get himself into a better position here. Moving forward, lurkers are going to be burrowed. More Lings moving around the right hand side, Lings moving around the left as well. He's looking for an opportunity to pincer this. You got to surround with the Lings. Oh god, he's just wasting Lings here. That's unfortunate. You kind of want to get around the army with the Lings. Oh god, walking into lurkers there. You want to get around the army with the Lings and then run in with the lurkers and burrow right in front. That cuts off the Marines in their retreat path, and then you can finish them off with the lurkers. Now here comes those Lings, just like I talked about. He's trying to try and block, but nice job by Flash. He opens up a bit of an escape path on the right hand side, and once again he's gonna run away, but he loses the majority of his Marines. Now a counterattack coming down here to the bottom center. He's gonna go for this base while the lurkers and Lings are cleaning up that force. More lurkers and Lings are coming up here to the third base. He's gonna pull back and away and gun down that hatchery. Nice trading here for Flash. He will lose the majority, or all of his Marines actually, but manages to pick off a couple of lurkers there and the hatchery, which is all important in this situation. You want to delay that third gas as much as possible. There's the Queen's Nest and a Spire as well. A little bit surprising to see that Spire right now, because he's so limited on the gas, and he really would like to get things like that Hive finished up. Okay, Hive is on the way. He's gonna have to get adrenal glands as well. He's gonna have to get this +3 started as soon as +2 is done. So a lot of gas gonna be going into those areas, and he's not really gonna have, I think, money or gas to actually build a lot of Scourge. So I'm not sure why he's getting that Spire at this moment, but he will have that to produce a few Scourge to try and pick off these science vessels. Tanks moving across the map here with a big clutch of Marines. Here comes those first few Scourge. When the engagement happens, we'll have to watch the Scourge to see if Flash can gun them down before they connect. Big spread here from Flash. He's ready to pounce. Should he come too far forward? Oh, he gets it. I heard it. I didn't see it, but I heard that science vessel go down there. Here we go. Shine running forward. Can he get the good connections? Not pulling the trigger on the burrow until the very last moment. He does burrow here right on top of the tanks. Ling's going to work on these Marines, and the tanks get picked off here. A few more lurkers going to run forward. He target fires with the lurkers, getting some good shots off, finishing off a lot of these Marines, but some tanks do remain, some Marines do remain. More Lings and Hydras now moving out on the map. Looks like he has that Hydra speed finished here. I'm not sure about range, but he's gonna surround and finish off these few remaining units. No, one tank does escape. Gas just started mining here for Shine at the third base. It's been heavily delayed here, and the number of units he's able to pop out at this moment is limited, but he's managed to put together a few forces out on the map. Well, where are the lurkers? He doesn't have any lurkers. He's got a few Hydras. Okay, lurkers are going to come from the left-hand side. They're going to burrow here, but you really want to get the damage down on these Marines, and he does get the damage onto the Marines. Nicely done, picking off the tanks as well, and he cleans up this force. Wow, a very tight hold here from Shine with just a few units able to finish that off. He's going to catch these Marines out here on the map as well. +2 should be done. Yeah, +2 armor is done, and that's right now. That is +2 just started right now for Flash. So a big advantage for Shine in terms of his upgrades here. Really, really good stuff from Shine to stay on top of that despite only having the 2 gas for such a long time. Now Flash, he hasn't actually expanded during all of that attacking. He's just been trying to put the pressure on, trying to end the game if possible, but it isn't. And now he's in a kind of a sticky situation with his opponent higher on the upgrades than him right now, pushing forward with the Lings, pushing forward with the Hydras here, and Lurkers coming up as well onto this high ground. If he takes this high ground, it's kind of hard to break through. Okay, here we go. Siege Tank there being left behind by Flash. Flash showing a bit of his kind of rustiness here as he left that behind, and now these 2 Lurkers going to come up and burrow. He's going to target the spines onto these Marines. Very nicely done. One last Lurker. It does end up going down. Lings are going to be cleaned up as well, but he did pick off all the tanks, and he killed off a sizable number of those Marines. Looks like science facility floating through the middle of the map. You got to be careful with that, especially when there's Hydras out on the map. They could end up picking those off. Oh god, he's going to lose one of those. Could have lost both the science vessels, but not the best targeting there from Shine to try and pick that off. More Lurkers coming out here. A small group of Marine Medic moving around the top side. That 4th base, all important 4th gas here, is going to be coming up shortly if Flash cannot deny this. Here comes the Lings on the ramp. Not the greatest trade for Shine, but he will eventually get up here with the Cracklings and Lurkers to try and break this and keep this hatchery alive. Very, very important that he does so. Good pulling back here from Flash. He's going to put some more damage onto this hatch. It's getting very, very low. He targets it down, and there it goes. Once again, slowing down the expansions here for Shine. Shine moving forward, going to clear out the remainder of these Marines. But what does he have back here? Oh, God. Losing these science vessels is super, super painful here for Flash. So every step he takes in the right direction, a step backwards here from Flash. Few Lings and Lurkers making their way around the top side now. They're going to go ahead and try to get a counterattack going. There's not too much over here. He's identified this with the Ling. If he can get in here on top of this 3rd base, maybe lower, drop the Lurkers on this high ground here and go to work with the Lings, it's going to be very hard to clear that out. Now coming up here with the Fire Bats and Marines, he's going to try and clear this out. Lings are not taking the greatest trade, but there's so many Lings ready to go. He needs to use the Scourge, try to kill these off, but Lings, oh my god, with the 3-2, just crushing that army. Actually, Lings trade so well when you have the upgrade advantage. It's kind of insane. You cannot really allow this to happen as the Terran player. You have to be on top of this. He is going to get down here to the 6 o'clock though. Getting in on top of these drones is actually huge. The counterattack is going down, but it looks like Flash may be able to hold that. Ultraless speed is not done. Carapace is, though. These Ultras are going to trade extremely well against the Marines, but the 6 o'clock has already been taken down. Here comes the Ultras into this natural, which is not really where they want to be, so they are going to back away now into the natural of the Zerg player. Do these Marines go? But Lings and Ultras popping out here are going to be able to clean up this force. You can just see how well these Lings are even trading against this small contingent of Marines. Kind of crazy. Couple of irradiates do go down on these Ultras, softening them up for later. Not a good idea to keep your Ultras sitting outside the natural of the Terran player. He can so easily throw down more and more irradiates. The 3rd base is coming up here. We've got a Nidus network on the way as well. That 3rd gas, oh so important here as this main base starts to dry up. We're not quite there yet. Actually, the natural is lower, funnily enough, than the main base, but that's just because the early game was a little bit strange with the gas steal. Shine losing that Ultralist for free. A little bit unfortunate. Ultra's going to come up here with a bunch of Scourge. He wants to pick off more of these vessels because the vessels are going to get increasingly more and more annoying. Looks like +3/+3 is about to finish for Flash, so soon the upgrade advantage for Shine is going to be gone. By that time, he needs to have 4 gases up and running. He's about to get this 4th up, but this is going to run out soon, so he needs to find another base to grab Meanwhile, Flash has to mine out of the main. The natural here is getting low as well. Here he comes, got the Scourge here on the south side, but great targeting there. A couple of D-Matrixes do go down. He's going to pick off one of these vessels, but the trade was not very good for Shine. And he will fall away from this Bioforce. Bioforce moving forward here towards the third base. The fourth base, the mineral only here on the high ground. This is going to be a close hold here. If a hold at all, he's going to make some lurker eggs to try and delay this push as much as possible. Going to lose drones here. Backing away with the drones is a good idea. Here comes Ultralisk on the flank. Big old flank here from these Ultras, killing off a lot of the Marines. They're going to tuck themselves into this tiny little corner, but eventually they will be cleared out. Looks like he's targeting down this one Ultra. Good move, but Lings get on top of all this and everything will die. Meanwhile, over here at the base in the center right, oh, the Nidus coming in so clutch here. That Nidus over at this base, linking up to the side base here, managing to keep this alive, and GG is called. Flash taps out, and Shine takes a game off the ultimate weapon. Now that, my friends, was a great game. We just saw Shine sticking it to Flash here, who's now spawning in the upper left. I'm going to change him to blue. Brown just sucks on the mini-map. And Flash did not like that one bit, man. He's decided now to put some early pressure onto his opponent. Going to be putting this barracks out here in the middle of the map. Well, not exactly the middle, but out in the front. He's going to be trying to get over here and deal some early damage. We're going to see Shine going up to 11 drones. Looks like 12 hatch. The stars have aligned here somewhat for Flash. And look at this. Even though it's not the best wall in the world, it looks like Flash wants to set up for that Mickey Mouse wall for the later stages if he doesn't deal critical damage to Shine, force him to leave this game. He's going to want to have that wall up. We're probably likely to see a gas being taken after this as well, because Marines are not going to end the game here. And once you stick this in the wall, the Marines are going to be popping on the wrong side. So it's really important to have a follow-up, and that follow-up generally off this type of a build is going to be get that gas, put down a factory, and then have vultures popping out in order to hold any counterattack. Also, you can do some damage if the Zerg player messes up. Looks like he gets 2 hits off on that Marine and backs away with the drone, keeping that alive. That was actually a fantastic trade for Shine. Just 2 hits, dealing a tiny bit of damage there. Actually, there might have been more than 2 hits, maybe 3. And then falling back with the drone. Gonna send that to the main base to mine, and the fresh drones are gonna come out here to fight. And with the Marine already being damaged here, this should be an easy hold for Shine. Shine is gonna come out here. He stops the bunker from going down. His spawning pool is almost done. This is a lot of lost mining time, but it's completely necessary here. He's gonna stop these Marines from doing any sort of damage, trying to dive on top of them. He doesn't really want to take this fight, but he will if necessary. 4 Lings are out on the way. I really want to see him send these drones back home now and just get them back to mining, because this bunker is not even in range of the hatchery. It really does not matter at this point. Just build enough Lings. All you need is like 12 Lings and you can easily win this fight. Oh, he's gonna come and flank with the drones here. It looks like a few of these drones may end up going down. 1 goes down here. 2 may go down. He's gonna he gets 2. Okay, 2 go down, but he built like 3 bunkers and he lost 4 Marines. So that's a little bit unfortunate for Flash. I feel like this is completely fine for Shine, who's at only 9 workers, but he's gonna be okay, I feel. Falling back to this wall, it's a little bit scary though. He did not get that gas, he did not get that follow-up, and Shine is gonna dive upon these Marines. Picking them off is huge. She's gonna get another kill here on another Marine. These 3 Lings are very low, so they will back away for now, but this is huge damage for Shine. He's preventing these Marines from getting back into that wall and setting up an easy command center to follow this up. If he builds more Lings here, I mean, this could be really hard for Flash to get back into position and actually hold this, because he doesn't have that second supply depot, and he hasn't floated this over yet. This is just 2 Marines. This is really, really dangerous, but only drones being produced out of Shine. Is not really interested in trying to break him with an all-in here. He's getting a second barracks. Flash is, and he's going to be going into a normal game from here. He got the 2 kills, but he lost so many Marines. I just don't feel like it's completely worth it. Now we're up to 21 drones from Shine and 22 SCVs for Flash. So you can just see how good of a position this is for Shine, matching on workers already in this situation for Marines heading across the map. Though Shine does not see it. Where is this Overlord? The Overlord is supposed to be right here. What is it doing over in that location? It's not spotting, that's for sure. And now 3 Lings are going to come out here, and they see the bad news. There's 4 Marines coming up to the front. 2 Lings are going to go across the map, start to deal some damage to that barracks, but he loses a drone here. Gonna come up the ramp. Oh god, this is a bad move from Flash. What are you doing? Oh boy, walking up past the Lings there up the ramp, and he's just gonna lose everything. All these Marines are gonna go down, and he gets a full scout of the main, but I again do not feel that was worth it. 1, maybe 2 drones he picked off, right? Did he get 2? I think so. Now he's at 19 to 27. So Flash making some interesting moves here. We'll just say that. I'm not sure if it was worth it, but it was definitely interesting. And he's going to float his barracks back into the main base and continue to produce. Shine, on the other hand, he's got the Spire on the way. A couple of Overloads coming out. Looks like he was supply blocked there. That is not a good position to be in. Actually, he does have a 3rd hatchery up, and he doesn't have many larvae right now. He should be saving larvae anyway, so actually he's fine. I take it back, he's fine. Building 2 Overlords here at this time. Oh no, he's building drones. Okay, so actually it's not fine. Really, when you want to be building drones, you do not want to be supply blocked. If you're building, if you're like waiting for your Spire to finish so you can build a bunch of mutas, it's fine to be supply blocked for a minute while your Overlords are coming up and the Spire is finishing. That is 100% fine, but this is a little bit unfortunate. He wanted to be producing drones. He gets the drones out there a little bit later than they should have been, and now the mutas are on the way here. Muta's going to be popping shortly. 3 hatch muta. That's a lot of mutas going to be coming across the map. Flash, on the other hand, has 4 racks. So this is the play I feel like is the strongest. Personally, as a Zerg player, when I see players go 4 racks, it's scary. It is, and they can follow this up with a factory immediately afterwards. You can see he's only building with 1, or he's only mining with 1 SCV here on gas, because he needs to get all these turrets out, because he's getting all the barracks down and the Marines popped out. Doesn't really need that much gas right now, but pretty soon he's going to put back into that gas. He's got +1 on the way. He's going to grab that factory. A couple of starports, could end up going for some of those Valkyries as well. First round of mutas makes its way into the main here. Is going to deal quite a bit of damage, it appears, and shuffle its way through into the natural as well. Looks like we got some Lings coming up here. He's going to go after the bunker. Bunker is getting close to getting picked off. He loses a muta here and picks off 1 Marine. That was a pretty smart bunker from Flash, and a little bit surprised that Shine decided to fight there and try to kill that bunker. He's going to fight once again with the grouped up mutas, the fresh mutas coming off the eggs there, making their way over here into the natural, and actually fighting pretty nicely versus these Marines. He's going to deal some more damage here with the SCVs. Flash just going to head directly across the map. He does not want any part of that. Knows that he's going to have to, or he's going to force Shine to pull away once those Marines are moving across the map. He cannot allow these Marines to make it here into the natural. With no sunken colonies, he would just lose way too much and too many drones there to make it worth it. So he's going to come back here. He's going to start to harass this bio ball, and finishing it off here is actually really fantastic. Flash loses that bio out on the map, and now Shine has been unleashed. Shine coming across the map here with the +1. nearly about to finish. This is his power spike. This is his moment. Can he get critical damage here onto Flash before he regains that bio count and gets his factory units out, gets his starport units out, get the factory down, get the starport units out. Here we go. Ling's coming into the natural as well. Gonna try to kill the bunker, but great repair there, killing all those Lings and losing nothing. Shine wasting those resources. I don't think he was expecting at all there to be another bunker at this point. You know, the first bunker gets picked off there. Flash immediately makes another one. Not a lot of Terran players will do that, but Flash is just that kind of guy. He knows that this is likely going to be the case. He's built that bunker for a reason, and it did well for him in the past. So he builds another one immediately. Once again, gonna hold off those Ling attacks there in the natural. And now some of the steam has been taken out of this play from Shine. He is gonna switch now into a Lurker. So Queen's Nest on the way. Lurker aspect here coming up shortly. Sorry guys, I know some people get like motion sickness when I right click on the mutas, but I do like to see how they're microed. Just from a Zerg perspective, it's very interesting to see the movement, but I understand that it is a little bit jarring, so I apologize. I will not do that. We've got Shine here killing all a few missile turrets at the natural. He stopped the second geyser from going down as well, which is kind of annoying here, where Flash would love to be getting that up at this moment because he wants to switch into science vessel production very soon. He needs that gas. So now Flash coming across the map here. His Marines kind of in a long line at the moment. So good for Flash, or for Shine, to be trading against, but he's making his way into the natural here, and Shine just does not have the Lurker finish. He's gonna lose all of his Hydras just before the Lurker aspect upgrade finishes. And now with no Hydras, can he actually hold on? It appears that he will for now. The Muta is able to clear this army up. Looks like Overlord spots this army going down to the bottom right. He's going to try and kill as many drones as he possibly can. Lings are making their way down there to assist, but drones are going to go down en masse here. Uh-oh. Shine going to lose a whole bunch of drones right now. He loses 2, 3, actually 4. There we go. 4. Fourth drone does go down. That's a bit annoying here for Shine. Shine with no upgrades just yet. He hasn't even thrown down an Evo chamber that I can see. There it is. Evo chamber is now done. +1 attack is finished here for Flash, however. So that upgrade advantage going to him now. Upgrades in this matchup are so incredibly important, guys. It's kind of crazy because a lot of these units, like the Ling, like the Marine, do so much damage in small amounts. Like a lot of rapid fire damage, but in small, you know, very, very, very small, you know, 6 damage or 5 damage or 4 damage. It adds up. Having those extra upgrades really adds up. Looks like gonna be making his way up here into the bottom right, just barely missing these Marines did Shine. He's gonna lose a ton of units over here. Meanwhile, diving into the main base, gonna be killing a lot of SCVs here, but really this is the main story of this game. He's going to be losing so many drones over in that location. He's going to be losing the hatch as well. Shine loses his 3rd gas, and as the irradiates come down here, this great pull out there, actually keeping a lot of these in high HP. So well done by Shine, but the fact that he missed this attack coming in is just so painful. He had 2 Lurkers there, by the way, as well, and if he had them on the ramp, that attack does nothing, and Shine is in a fantastic position. As it stands, though, he's in a very, very bad spot. He is going to run up here with Lurkers. He's going to contain, but man, behind this, there really isn't much except for a Defiler that's on the way. Consume is coming as well. A bunch of Lurkers being morphed. Shine, he's got to do it. He's got to do it right now. This is it. This is all he has. He's going to build a bunch of Lurkers. He's going to build a couple of Defilers. He's going to go across the map and put a Dark Swarm in the natural. If this doesn't work, Shine is done in this game. This is all he has right now. Oh god, the Marines are actually coming out quickly and early. Gonna break the lurkers at the front. That's so bad. That is so bad. All of the mutas go down, excuse me. Marines are gonna be running up here with like no HP though. There we go. He jumps on top of that. Here comes that Defiler. Darkstorm is done, or Consume is done, excuse me. Darkstorm will be quick to follow. He does throw down that Darkstorm here, but he needs to get closer. He needs to get farther into the natural. There we go. He gets the Darkstorm down here right inside the natural. He's going to run straight on up, but instant pullback from Flash. Beautiful play here. Just going to run away immediately. Lifts off the command center as well. Not going to take any unnecessary damage, and he gets between the reinforcement path here, so the next Defiler that's coming out is not going to be able to reach this natural. He's going to track this down and kill it. That is going to be it, I think, for Shine. There's really not much he can do right now. He's got 2 lurkers. He can still run down this ramp, and there's no Darkstorm anymore, so Flash is, yeah, he's going to come down here. He's going to surround, and he's going to kill these lurkers. Okay, lurkers are just going to run for it. But this is getting worse and worse for Shine now. It's going to fly over these Marines, unfortunately, with the Scourge. The, he gets a couple of Science Vessels, but the Science Vessel count is still high enough where I think that he can just come down here and actually break into Shine's base. At the very least, he can kill this space right here. No problem. Going to send a few units over in this direction to clear that up. Ling here in the natural, the last hope for Shine. He's trying to kill something. He just can't kill anything right now. Flash is getting up here into that center left. He gets a great plague on a lot of these units, but the Firebats come forward. They clear out everything. Even the plagued units able to take on these Lings, and GG. Shine taps out. A great and intense game there between Shine and Flash. Excellent stuff. We're going to jump on into the next one. Shine versus Flash, game number 5. Oh yeah, I like those colors. All right, we'll go with this. Teal Terran in the bottom right is Flash. Blue Zerg in the top left is Shine. Flash managing to steal that game away from Shine. The small move out of Marines sneaking into the 3rd base and crushing that expansion. That should never have happened. That was a very big mistake from Shine. He should have seen that, and he also should have had lurkers at that ramp. He built the lurkers, he just didn't move them to the ramp in time, and they end up getting killed, and that base is a total loss. So Shine tapped out. I mean, he tried it. He tried to come back even after losing that base. Sometimes you get the right Darkstorm in the natural, and you know, you get up that ramp and you can just win. But Flash is too good. He knows exactly what he needed to do there. He moves his army around the Defilers, gets in behind on the reinforcement trail, and stops any further Defilers from coming forward, cuts those lurkers off, and does not allow Flash to take back that win. So Shine, what is his game plan here? He's gone for the lurker play. That seemed to work out the best for him, right? The lurker play with the quick armor upgrade seemed very strong. Will he try to do that again? Because he's really been struggling to play against Flash with the Mutalisk. It seems like Flash's decision making and game knowledge has really carried him so far in this series. Or will there be some sort of cheese that can come out here from Shine that can hopefully help him to win this game? We're gonna find out here pretty soon as the layer is coming down. I haven't seen a Hydralisk Den just yet, so the layer's just about done. We're gonna see a Spire here in this game once again. Spire is coming up. Looks like 2 SCVs have been sent out to scout. Unfortunately for Shine, oh, he's not gonna get the block as well. So this SCV will get into the main. I'm surprised he didn't just pull an SC or pull a drone to the ramp. It probably would have been a better move, but tries to get out there and block the SCV, body block it with the drone instead. Does not work out for him, and now everything has been revealed here. 2 SCVs were sacked from Flash in order to get this information, but he managed to get it, and that's what matters. He knows exactly what's going on here from his opponent, and what build has he chosen to counter it. Looks like it will be a... Oh, okay, a factory is done. A very interesting stuff here from Flash. I think we're going to see a Valkyrie play. We've got the... only one barracks. One barracks. And there it is. The armory here is coming up, so... One barracks straight on into Valkyrie here off of 2 base. It's a very powerful build, but has some holes. There are moments that this can be exploited when the Valkyrie count is low, and also at this point, when you've only got Marines out here, you've got no bunker and only 1 barracks production. That's scary. You could get bowled over here by a bunch of Lings very, very easily, but it's not going to happen, at least not in this game. Shine instead going to get his mutas out, and he's gone for flyer attacks, which is unfortunate because generally against the quick Valkyrie play, it's much, much better to have armor in these situations, and we may end up seeing Flash go for the attack upgrade as well. This is a build that attack, I mean, on the Valkyries, and this is a build that was originated by Light. Kind of came up with this, the super quick Valkyrie build, where he's going to be able to push across the map. The moment that you get across here with the mutas, you see what's going on. There's already going to be a Valkyrie out on the field, and here it is about to pop out now. The mutas have just arrived in the main, and now they're going to take a volley. No, he backs away just in time, and he sees that Valkyrie. So everything has now been revealed for Flash. He knows, Shine knows exactly what Flash is up to, but how is he going to counter it? I assume there's going to be a Hydralisk Den on the way, and there it is. Hydra Den immediately thrown down here for Shine. He knows he cannot stay on this play with mutas alone for very long, and Flash is going to start to move out. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you want to stay here at least for a little while, at least until you get about 2 to 3 Valkyries out on the map. That's when you're most powerful. That's when your Valkyries wreck the mutas so hard that if you take a reasonable fight, you can just smash them completely, and the Marines can clear up everything else. And everything else, I mean sunken colonies and of course Lings that'll be on the map. But here comes Flash with 2 Valkyries. Looks like he will duck back into the main and try to hold off this push here, going after the 1 turret. Only 1 turret, not going to be enough for Flash to hold on to the main. Pulls the SCVs immediately. Oh my god, wow. Flash juking and jiving there with the Valkyries, just keeping all of them alive and on high HP. That was impressive, to say the least. Few Marines are coming down here to the bottom left. Oh god, everything canceled. Yeah, he realizes that he's not going to be able to save this base, and the Marines are going to break up here. This is really bad for Shine. You can see he canceled everything there, knowing that this base was about to go down. He hides the drones, but I think Flash will know about this, and he may even track those down. Gets a scan on these mutas, and oh my god, every muta going down just about so low here. That is not a good situation to be in. These Marines can take on these mutas at this point pretty easily. In fact, just fighting against those mutas, he would end up killing them all because they are so low. Now coming up towards the natural, This could be a very, very quick one, guys. He gets another shot with the Valkyries. Gonna go after these mutas. He's got a bead on them. He's gonna be chasing them down. One muta gets broken off just to try and distract here. Looks like he's gonna spread them and send them in every different direction, but getting caught by a few Marines. Shine is losing all of his army. His muta is falling here. Lurkers are now coming up. He's gonna catch these drones in the top left of that bottom left main. And what does Shine have to follow this up? I would say close to diddly squat. We got nothing going on right now for Shine. 2 Lurkers are all that's being produced right now. He's trying to go into Hive on 2 base. And Flash has complete map control. This is not a recipe for a win here. This is not a recipe for success. 2 Valkyries are coming forward. He's identified correctly that there are no anti-air units available for Shine right now, and all these overloads are gonna go down. Oh my god. So painful. Some Scourge are about to pop out, and he may end up losing a Valkyrie here, but no. He does not. All the missiles just take that out, and actually he does lose one of the Valkyries. Now these mutas should be able to actually kill that last Valkyrie, the second to last Valkyrie, and the other Valkyrie should be picking that off. Okay, GG. Shine taps out. Flash just breaking through here, killing off all the overloads, killing off the Lurkers. I guess he ran out with the Lurkers, and the Flash was running in at the same time. He picks all those off. I was more interested in watching Overlords die, but it is what it is. That was already a 1 game there. The moment that Flash broke that bottom left and got those connections with the mutas in the middle of the map. And we're going to go on to another game here in just a moment. Stick with me. Okay, Flash versus Shine. Game number 6 here, the impromptu ladder series. It's been a lot of fun, guys. But it does eventually have to come to an end. But your enjoyment of Broodwar does not. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join me for your daily dose of Broodwar. Putting out videos every single day as of late. I don't know how much longer I can keep it up, but I'm going to keep on trying. And it's all thanks to the support from you guys. All of you on a Patreon, all of you subscribers, and everyone who likes the video. You are a part of this journey and a part of what keeping Broodwar alive in 2023 looks like. So thank you so much for being here with me. Now we're getting into this game. We've got a 11 hatch, excuse me, from Shine. He's gonna be throwing down that pool and the gas immediately after. Gonna be getting into a few more drones here. Once that's complete, and a Flash has gone for, what is this? Oh my god. A 14cc from Flash. So he's just gone for the cheesiest opener that you can imagine. Eco cheese from a Terran player, going straight for that command center and doing a bit of damage to this SCV here. Shine is trying his best to prevent Flash from easily building this. He's gonna force that SCV off, and a second SCV does come down to continue that build. CC is going to be finishing up here shortly. That drone going into the main base looking for that low HP SCV. There it is. Maybe he can pick that off. Just 19 HP on that would be a good move, but instead he's gonna fumble around here in the main base. Oh, he's got to get out of here now because the Marine is about to pop out. Okay, he does bail out of that location. Looks like a bunker on the way here. He's gonna try to slow this down. A lot of Lings are coming. Here comes the Marine. He's gonna be able to pick off that drone. Heading back. He's trying to draw the Marine back here. Oh my god. The Lings are coming to the front. Bunch of SCVs are being pulled. He's got to get in this bunker. What is the Marine doing? Okay, does get in the bunker. He kills the drone as well. Here comes the Lings jumping on this. Great body blocking so far from Flash. The main base could be getting up into here, but more SCVs are coming. Looks like he's gonna block pretty darn well here on the ramp. More Lings are gonna be coming up as well, though, and they have speed. Oh my god, Flash. The Lings make it in here. He's gonna be killing off so much, and GG is called. Flash taken down. Shine gets his revenge here. And that is it, guys. That is the final game of the series. They did not match up again, but they may well do in the future. Some fantastic games from these guys. A little bit of cheese there at the end to make it fun. The eco cheese from Flash and a Zergling attack from Shine to end things off. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun to cast. Some of those games were absolutely fantastic and enjoyable to watch. So if you did like it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next cast.